Welcome to the Srihari Degree and PG College YouTube channel. This is Bhaskar Reddy, faculty of the BBA. Today I will be dealing with the e-commerce. First of all, I need to tell about the Srihari Degree College. Srihari Degree and PG College is permanently affiliated to the Yogi Vemana University and also is recognized by the 12F to be under the UGC Act 1956. And also which is recognized by the quality of ISO 9001. That is about our Srihari Degree College. Today I will be dealing with the BBA 5th semester e-commerce, electronic commerce. As of under the syllabus we have the 5 units as usual things. See, in the first unit about the e-commerce. That means that the first unit deals with the definition and overview of the e-commerce, and also here we have what are the advantages and disadvantages and the type of the e-commerce and all the things, and also how you do the worldwide web e-commerce things and all we can discuss it in the first unit. When it comes to the second unit is about the SCM, supply chain management. That means that how the customer can take the products from different customer suppliers and all the things, which comes under the SCM. In that we can discuss about what are the goals of SCMs and benefits and other things. And also we have the other things, EDA, electronic data interchange, also which is embedded in the second unit. That also is a topic and other things. The third unit which deals with the electronic payment system, that is called the EPS. Once the customer has been placed an order, how the transactions, how the payment mode has been electronically done, that those things which we can discuss in the EPS, electronic payment system, in the unit 3. The fourth unit is the CR, customer relationship management. Customer relationship management, how the customer is dealing or association with the management and all the things, how the relationship between the business and the customer, all things which discussed about the CRM. Here we can discuss about what is the CRM definitions and the components and goals and the other factors we can discuss it in the fourth unit. The final unit is the HTML, hypertext markup language, which is used for creating the websites and other things. Since it is dealing with the e-commerce also deals with the websites, static web pages and dynamic pages, all the things. Here we can discuss in the 5th unit HTML, how we can create the HTML website by using of the tags and all the things. Here we have the simple tags and all the things. We can create the web pages and how we can create the web pages, how we can write the tables and how we can write the frames and all the things we can discuss in the HTML 5th unit. Okay. First we'll start with the unit 1 of the e-commerce for the BBA 5th semester. See, generally first we will discuss about what exactly the commerce and what is the e-commerce. See, the commerce is the activity of buying and selling on a large scale. See, a person who is working in one X organization wants to do the business with the Y organization. So they want to do the dealing and activities by manually they are doing by means of the commerce things. And also social dealing between the people. That means that they are doing the manually, they are doing the businesses and all the things. They make the orders, they comes by making of the orders, purchase orders and all the things, the other person will give the receipts and all the things manually and all the things. And also here the monetary terms and money transactions and all the things does physically. That means that they are giving the money to them and they giving taking the receipts and all the things in a manual process. This is the commerce, which is the old one and all the things. Now, okay, as I said that the commerce which deals with all the business through the manual things, the orders and purchase orders and exchanging of the money physically, which is done in the commerce things. Which comes to the e-commerce and all the things, that is done in the manually, which is done in the electronical things and all the things. See, nowadays in the world, 33% of the people doing online business per day, which has been tell one of the survey. So the formal definition of the e-commerce, buying or the selling of your products or the services or the goods over the internet is called the e-commerce. Definition, a simple definition is the buying, selling of the goods or the services on the internet or the over the internet is called the e-commerce things. So e-commerce thing is, so nowadays everybody are doing the online business using the Amazon, Flipkart, all the things which comes under the e-commerce. Those are the examples of the e-commerce. Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal. These are the examples of the e-commerce. That means that all the transactions which are done electronically. See, only here the customer or the consumer are placing the order through the internet by means of their websites and other things. So once they has placed the purchase order to the Amazon and all the things, this comes under the e-commerce. The e-payment, electronic payment has been done electronically and all the things which has been done without any user intervention. All the things which is done by the electronically things, placing of the order, payment done electronically, and delivery of the goods finally to the customer, all things which is deals are the comes under the e-commerce things. See, everybody nowadays, as I said, that 33% of the people per day they are using the e-commerce businesses, e-commerce transactions they are doing. That is called the e-commerce. So nowadays everyone are using the e-commerce websites and other things by doing the businesses and all the things. See, as I said that, see, this is opposite of commerce, just like that. Not exactly opposite. See, in the commerce we are doing the all online, not online. Only manual thing has been done. The olden days, 30 years back and all the things, every business has been done through the manually. That means that exchanging of goods or exchanging of money, physical things has been done commerce. The electronic commerce which comes under things. The business has been drastically changes for all the everyone. So that means that internet has been increases, communication has been increases, services has been increases once the e-commerce has comes into the picture. So suppose if I want to do the e-commerce things, I need one of the website I need. If you have website, I need software, I need hardware, finally I need internet. Then I can do any e-commerce transactions or e-commerce business. So I need, first of all, I need a website. So that software, hardware, internet, all the things which is having e-commerce things, then I do the any transaction through their website and other things. As I said that Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, all the transactions can done through the electronically by means of the e-commerce. Next we will discuss about what are the technical components which are used for the e-commerce. See, first of all we need a client or a PC, personal computers. That is called, we can call browser. Internet Explorer or Mozilla or Google Chrome, those are the browsers or the clients or the personal computers where we can do the online business or the e-commerce things from the client side. That means I'll write an example over here. See, a customer from his PC, he wants to do the online transaction of Amazon. Suppose you want to buy some clothes or books or whatever it may be from the customer. So first he type the www.amazon.com from his browser or from his PC. Then it touches the transaction servers and all the things. We have the beginning of the transaction servers. We have that. So suppose you want to book a mobile phone in Amazon. So first you search for the mobile phones which are there in the Amazon website. By seeing all the things, the ratings, their prices and all the things, you can book one cell phone and all the things. So you can send the request, or you send the purchase order to the Amazon. So in turn, the Amazon can send the receipt or payment, all the things. So then the customer pay the bill. In turn, the Amazon people can deliver the product to his home of their what he has ordered. Here this fellow ordered mobile phone and all the things. This is the transactions between a customer to the Amazon website. These are called all the these are called the e-commerce things, or the e-commerce works has been done in the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. The same scenario works same scenario works over here also. The first client sends the request to the transaction server of the Amazon and all the things. That means here the data, all the data has been saved in the database. That means that his payment details, what he ordered, and the route map where he has to ship the product and all the things has been done in the database and server. So finally, if you do all the things, finally we need the internet or the communication line. Without the communication of the internet, these are not the e-commerce. Only commerce which happens. Once the internet or the communication lines or the services has been done, then it is called the e-commerce things. Next we will discuss about what are the functions of the e-commerce. That means that what are the functions which comes under the e-commerce. The first one is the communication. See when you are doing any business and all the things to the internet, the communication is important. Right? See our email. The email is an example for the best communication procedure. See, suppose I am sitting there in a Kadapa, which is in Andhra Pradesh. I want to do some business, or I want to communicate with the person who is sitting somewhere in Hyderabad or Pune. So I can communicate with him to the email. That means that we are sharing the information, we are sharing the services, we are doing the business and all the things by means of the communication. The communication is a vital part in the e-commerce and all the things. The communication is the first point which comes under the e-commerce functions. The next one is the process management. When we are doing any business and all the things, process is important. So I will be working in a process, that fellow is giving, the other person is doing another process and all the things. That process should be a coordinated and unique things. Then only e-commerce works and all the things. See, the third one is the service management function. That means that e-commerce can work 365 days, 24/7. That means that round the clock we need to make up the services and all the things. See, suppose if you want to do the online, offline business and all the things, if you go the market and all things, the maximum time we do the business and all the things maximum night 10:30 or 10 o'clock. After that, no, there is no business, manual business and all the things. There is no services and all the things. When it comes to the e-commerce and all the things, I can do the business 24 hours, 365 days, 7 days in a week. I can do the services or the businesses throughout the day, or I can do any business at any time, at any place and all the things. Whereas the commerce things you do the only manual things at a particular limited period of time. Whereas here I can do the services at anything, I can do the anytime, any place and all the things. This is a very important things when you are doing the business, e-commerce business and all the things. Then next is the transaction capability. See, when you are doing the business and all the things, the transactions between a person to the other person and all the things are very capabilities and importance when you are doing the transactions between one person to the other person through the e-commerce and all the things. The transaction, the example of Amazon and all the things, we have the transactions between the customer and the Amazon. The transactions are very important. As I said that these transactions are the transaction I can do all these services in 365 days or at any time and all the things. The process is important when you are doing the services and the transactions. And finally, we need the communication. That means that through the communication. See, when you are doing the business and all, the communication is important from the one part to the other party, or one person to the other person, or one business to the other businesses. These are the functions of the e-commerce.